Oh, interesting. It didn't give me a thing to change information on the stream. Give me a minute. Alrighty. You know what's stupid about Twitch? Is that it never seems to keep me logged into things. I don't know if I'm just using it poorly. I probably am. But that's okay. Alrighty. Back part 2. That's not accurate. Stream manager. There we go. We're not playing Stardew Valley. What? Alrighty. Championship edition. Oh no! Is it not in here? Oh, it's right there. Oh no, but that's not what I want. Pack. Do I have it under Pack Dash Man? They do. No, I'm not gambling. This is not a rerun. This is not branded content. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Screw it. Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Michael, aka Ferris the Wheel. Actually, no, that's not my current brand. It's Mike from Quick Save Quick Load. QuickSaveQuickLoad.com fame. It is not famous. Hope y'all are doing okay. Just getting some things set up for the stream real quick. Stuff that I thought would happen when I hit the go live button, but did not. So I'll just have to do a couple things real quick, and then we'll get right to it. And then we'll just burp into the microphone along the way, because no one's here anyway, so who gives a shit? I sure as hell don't. Okay. Oh, but anyway, yeah, the Twitch login shit. I never seem to be logged in when I'm on Twitch. And then when I get back in, it's like, hey, we don't know who the fuck you are. You got to re-authenticate. And I was like, what? Go to hell. Okay. And open Discord. Anyone who follows me on the Lore Party Podcast Network, Lore Party Media, I think we've formally announced, but doing some beta testing on a Discord channel, like a public-facing Discord channel. If you want to talk about any of our shows, from the core Lore Party show, Lost Cantina, there is some Gom Jabbar chat in there, but that is still pretty much exclusive to their patron subscribers on Patreon. So a few other things like that, but it's just a cool casual space if you want to talk about games, game stories, and we're trying to sort of refocus our brand a little bit into building better fandoms over at Lore Party rather than exclusively talking about stories in games. Because there's only so many times you can talk about the characters in Mass Effect before it gets really boring. Alrighty. Okay, just posting in a couple Discord channels that I'm going live. Whoop, shit. Accidentally hit a voice channel. Oh no! There's been some, let's call it rearranging on the Lore Party Discord channel, and I fucking hate it. But I've been having weird Discord issues anyway, so it's probably just Discord's fault and not anyone here doing anything weird or anyone on the server. And I think one or two more. Okay. Alrighty, I think that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and mute the chat. Oh god, I lost one of my things because I'm trying to monitor. There it is. Oh god, I really hope that showed up on camera because that was really funny. But yeah, this is the earliest I've ever streamed on Twitch. It is before like 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. Am I going to take it back to the graphic? I guess for 2 seconds I can. Okay, so anyone hopping in can watch. I hope you enjoyed me scrambling to start a live stream on Twitch. But here we go. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Michael from QuickSaveQuickLoad.com here, streaming live on Twitch again. So this is the most consistent I've ever streamed on Twitch, even though I'm about 2 weeks late. So, say levy. Today's drink of the day are these little tiny Diet Coke cans. They're adorable, and they fit in my tiny fridge next to me on my desk. So, hope you are doing well today. It is Saturday, first Saturday of October. I hope your October is going pretty well so far. It's only a few days in, but hey, time for things to get better and time for things to get worse. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think this earbud thing is working out. I could just do this. Yeah, this isn't working out. But I know it's running, and that's okay. That's the most important part, is I know the stream is running. If at any time the stream does not appear to be working, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. If at any time the stream does not appear to be working, I would really appreciate it. But once again, we're here with the Xbox Series S. That's Series X, excuse me, that's sitting next to me here on the desk. Playing some Xbox 360 and early Xbox titles. I do have a couple games from the Xbox One era that I want to play as well, but I kind of want to stick to the older stuff as much as possible. So let's hop over to the Xbox and let's get this shit started. Nope, that's the wrong graphic. There we go. Seamless storytelling. But first game on the docket today is Pac-Man Championship Edition DX. Oh god, that is very loud. But Pac-Man Championship Edition, one of my favorite, is it my favorite Xbox game? No, but it's definitely up there. Mostly thanks to the music. And this music fucking bops. I'm sure you can tell. But we're going to do maybe my number one map on here. That's Championship 2. This is a sort of remix, not quite sequel of the original Pac-Man Championship Edition. It just has more, I believe just has more levels and skins and stuff like that. But we're going to do a 5-minute score attack. You can see on the leaderboards, I'm decently high up. I used to be a lot higher when the game first came out. I was hovering around the 300 mark on this leaderboard, and over the years, of course, I was knocked down. So, it happens. But we are going to do expert, and if you don't know what Pac-Man Championship Edition is, I guess an introduction is kind of needed since it's been a long time since this game actually came out. But this is a sort of a remix version of classic Pac-Man, with a sort of it's kind of neon, kind of cyberpunky, kind of, in a way, but with a lot of different skins, visual styles you can choose, and some of the rules that Pac-Man have changed. It's hard to explain in words how they work out, but basically the game tries to take, instead of going around the whole map, it's you focus on one side of the map, left or right, and then go to the other side and try to clear it out as best as possible, and you just sort of ping pong between the two sides of the map for as long as possible, or in this case until 5 minutes is up, and try to get a high score. So I think I'll just hop in and start a time attack, show you how it works. I'm not sure how much I can talk during this, since this is one of those games that really demands focus and attention in order to do well. But you can already sort of see, clearing out clearing out pellets on one side, trying to get this sort of train of ghosts to follow me, so that once I get a power pellet, I can eat through these ghosts as fast as possible, and you can really rack up some good combos. And ideally, if you time everything just right, you'll have a pretty constant train of ghosts following you the entire time. Sometimes things get a little more unpredictable feeling when you see a ghost like that is coming out of the ghost jail and does not follow your ghost train. But that's kind of what makes... Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay, there we go. And go. Eat this line of ghosts. Then you grab the... I don't even know what you would call those in original Pac-Man, but the fruit and shit that you get from the middle of the maze. They show up, and that's what you eat to sort of clear out the half that you're currently on of ghosts. And let's get that guy. Alrighty. Yep, so... Oh, shit. Okay, I think we're back on track. A few little mishaps here and there. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. So I do have 5 bombs to clear out the ghost train. Ah, shit. Oh no, this is sloppy. That's all right. Come on. Okay. So you can see, like, once you're about to hit a ghost, the game kind of goes into, like, a sort of bullet time. And then you can decide what to do, whether to press on or... or back up, or you try to use a bomb, or, you know, whatever it is to try to keep the train of ghosts going. But yeah, you can see, like, the few times I gobbled up the ghost trains. Lots of possibilities for points. Shit. Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, damn it. Man. Alright, that's fine. Let's just go. Because, yeah, once you get, like, a good density of ghosts following you, like, you can rack up, like, tens of thousands of points within one power pellet. It's awesome. Okay, and then back up, and... oh, no, no, no. Yeah, so one of the tricks that I try to use in this game is that when you go into that sort of bullet time, ghosts won't follow you, typically, if you're looking at them. So try to do, like, a little bit back and forth to try to get the ghosts off my trail. And there we go. And let's get that guy. Get the thing. And clean up some pellets. Some loose pellets over here. Get the train moving. So you see him racking back and forth, and he didn't follow my direction. So worked as intended. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I'll be trapped either way, so... that ghost is going to be fucked anyway. Oh, jeez! But also, every time you die, your speed is pretty significantly decreased. Which is kind of a good way of, like, if you're a newbie, you're not always running at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But if you're like me and trying to rack up a shit ton of points, is not great. Okay, there we go. And go, go, go. Okay. I don't... oh, I just barely missed my high score. So... Pac-Man Championship Edition DX is awesome, and always is. It's one of the big reasons why I still have an Xbox. Is Pac-Man Championship Edition DX? It friggin' rules. Let's go with a short time trial, 1 minute. See how much we can rack up in 1 minute. I'm gonna guess probably not much. But yeah, like, all the music in this game is awesome. Like, I have, quote unquote, have the album, and that is just in my Apple Music library. But still, okay. Let's get these ghosts, and oh shit! Well, I didn't get any points. I forgot to get points, but at least I unlocked the level. Yeah, normally I just do the 5-minute time trial just because to me it's like just the purest form of this game. Let's do another one. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a different visual style than what I had last time, so... yeah, sometimes you just get sort of neon remix versions of the classic art. Sometimes you just get, like, really bonkers shit. Like, do you want a Pack Attack skin for regular Pac-Man? No. Well, you got it. Are you one of the 3 people who remembers Pack Attack? then you must be pretty cool. Okay. Starting off pretty good. Got a pretty decent sized ghost train going. Alrighty. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, basically in this like version of Pac-Man, if you're not constantly eating, you're probably doing something wrong. Just go this way. Ah, shit. I should have known better. I should have known better. Shit. Okay, well, actually, no, that ended up working out pretty well, actually. God damn it. Okay, I think we're good. Fuck. Oh, no. Fuck. That's fine. Yeah, using a bomb only really depletes your pellet combo, which can be significant. No, don't get me wrong, but it's much better than dying. Sometimes just your speed is so fast, it's hard to keep control of Pac-Man. That's fine. Fuck. I thought I could squeak by. I don't know why. I should have known better. Ah, damn it. Man, I'm doing pretty terribly this round. Man. I keep getting myself trapped. Fuck. Alright, well, at least I can get these last couple ghost trains here. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. It's fine. But yeah, that's Pac-Man Championship Edition DX. That's probably the first game on the list of games that we're going to play today. Might go back to that later. Who knows? We could do anything we want. This is America. Okay. Just making sure everything's running smoothly, and it seems like it is, which is nice. Alrighty, so next on the list is not Call of Duty, although I may go for that later. It's a game called Burnout Revenge. Let me update the stream, because Burnout Revenge fucking rules. Oh no! Did it crash? Oh no. Okay. Okay, we're good. Burnout Revenge. Fuck yeah. Burnout Revenge is a Burnout game. Burnout was a racing series. I hate that I have to give that as historical context of what the hell I'm playing this time, because Burnout Revenge deserves much better. The Burnout series deserved a lot better than what it got. I mean, hey, at least Burnout Paradise got remastered on like Switch and stuff, which is better than nothing. But this is Burnout Revenge, probably my favorite Burnout game. Normally I've played the PS2 version of this. Oh, weird. It has a save file for me, but it doesn't seem to remember who I am. Will this song get me copyright stricken on Twitch? Who knows? But this game's about going fast and crashing shit. Okay, so check traffic to beat score targets. So I basically just have to crash into other cars. And I don't remember if this is from the era of driving games that use triggers to accelerate and brake or face buttons, but we'll find out. But yeah, so this is one of the modes. So this, you could just check traffic. You could just crash from cars from behind, ideally into other cars. That's a good way to get combos going. Excuse me. Alrighty. Let's check to see how well the Twitch compression can keep up with this game. But man, this game has an incredible sense of speed that I don't think exists really in, oh no, in games anymore, unfortunately. Because even like our more arcade racers, like, you know, the Forzas and, you know, whatnot, they still have a sort of attention to, I don't even want to say realism, I just want to say like logic. Because yeah, like all the crashing and nonsense that happens in these games, especially this one, makes no fucking sense. Like, I should be dead by now, but it doesn't matter because it's awesome. So yeah, just gotta keep crashing into traffic until well, the timer will increase as I'm crashing into cars. If I do a head-on collision, that's gonna eat away my time a lot. Or if I just run out of cars, presumably I can run out of cars at some point. Nice. No idea what that means. Oh god. Ah. Yes, but yeah, this is like from the early, like, I think this was a 360 launch title, if I remember correctly. If not, it was pretty soon after. And this version looked like markedly better than the like PS2, Xbox, or OG Xbox versions of the game. Like in a way that like I don't think we'll ever see that kind of technical leap again. Damn it. But yeah, I think like game tech has just become so standardized that it doesn't make sense to like you're not going to get an emotion engine again as much as I would want to. Like custom console hardware doesn't make sense anymore. It's like why'd you do that when you could just, you know, get AMD or Nvidia or whomever, to basically just get something off the shelf, have a little customization in it, and call it a day. Get 20% better performance out of it, and there you go. There's your console, and that's fucking sucks. Because it's probably like the PlayStation 3 or something. That was like the last time we'll ever see like truly custom hardware in a console being like ooh, that was cool. Being like a selling point. Now, it didn't work in their favor at that time, but yeah. It's a bummer. Like everything's uncompressed, everything's awesome, like you have no like the need for that doesn't exist anymore. I don't buy viewers, motherfucker. I don't get viewers. Oh no! There we go. But yeah, it was like, because this was like one of the first consoles with like, or 360 was like one of the first consoles with a. Actually, no, the original Xbox did. But like, games having replays and stuff like that, is awesome. Like, but yeah, like I said, we'll probably never see that kind of thing again. Let's see what burning lap. Now I want crash mode. There we go. So crash mode. One of the biggest staples of the Burnout series, and I believe Paradise has crash type modes at least in it. Excuse me. So in this mode, it's kind of like more of a puzzle game where you get this overview of the map, and you have one crash, and you have to basically hit as many things as possible in a specific way as possible to chain other crashes, cause other explosions, what have you. So yeah, that, and so we're going to try hitting that tail. Oh, and that didn't quite work. Because what I was trying to do is just skim the tail of that truck so it would crash, but I could still have momentum forward into hitting the other cars in front of me. Okay, and there we go. You have the crash breaker, which after a while, you can just jam on a button and cause yourself to explode. Okay, and then you have a challenge car. Don't know what the fuck that means, but it's pretty cool. And it's probably going to be the last of the points I get. Which actually, that was a pretty good crash, despite it not going the way I initially intended. And there you go. That's crash mode. It rules. I say to the replay, as you can see here, oh my god, he died. I love how everyone's cheering. That's adorable. Cool. Had this game came out like 3 years later, that probably would have been an achievement. Because yeah, this is also like achievements existed on every 360 game, but most of them didn't use them properly because no one really knew what to make for achievements. It's actually, yeah, that makes me curious. What achievements are in this game? Say to the achievements. Yeah, I have one achievement so far. Okay, 2 vertical takedowns in a race. Compete in a Burnout Revenge event online. God, is anyone still playing this online? Wow, they're almost all online related. Huh. Yeah, jeez. That's crazy. All right, well, let's see if anyone's still playing this game online. I swear, if anyone actually... If these servers are still existing, I'll eat my foot on stream right now. Maybe not my foot, but I don't know. I'll do something. Let's see. Come to EA servers. If they're EA servers, there's no way that this still works. No way. Yep. Bummer. I bet split screen still works in this. But unfortunately, looks like that's not in the cards today. So, bummer for that, but that is Burnout Revenge. That game rules, has always ruled, and always will rule. Alrighty, let's take it to... Let's see. If I had people in chat right now, I would run a poll. I do not, however, in this case. So, I was thinking either Vanquish, DOA 3, or Peggle. Anyone? I'll wait like 30 seconds if anyone's online watching right now can make a vote what they want to see next. Yeah, or just in general, here's my entire list of stuff I have. I don't have Jedi Survivor finished downloading yet, but I guess I could do something with it. But yeah, let's just update a thing real quick. That's the wrong button. I could play more Mega Man X if Lawrence is watching and wants me to play Mega Man X. I will play Mega Man X. Speedrun Mega Man X. Alrighty, well, I don't think anyone is in chat right now. That's okay. We are going to, let's see, I'm thinking either Doom or Doom 2. But let me update the stream real quick. Just stream information because I'm not playing Burnout Revenge anymore. Alrighty. I forget how to... There it is. Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong button. Well, that's fine. Enjoy that clip of me looking at my computer at the Xbox Series X menu. Alrighty. Well, there was Burnout Revenge. It's a cool game. You know what? Let's play DOA 3. I don't think I've streamed an OG Xbox game on here. Because I think it's all been 360 games, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, this whole thing is nonsense. I don't know what it means or why it exists. But that's okay. You know, not everything has to make sense. 4 viewers, holy shit. Actually, I have to do a real show this time. So thanks for the 4 people, for some reason, who are in chat right now. Hope you all are doing well. Playing some 360 and original Xbox games. Now DOA 3, Dead or Alive 3, one of my favorite fighting games. The Dead or Alive series, in general, is a lot of fun. Let's see. Let's do the time attack mode, single battle. What I really love, okay, hold on, real talk. Now that I've grown up, I'm no longer 13 years old. I can appreciate this game on a mechanical level now. Because, yeah, that there's just a lot of really interesting, fun mechanics. I love the way that these games flow. Like, even all the way up to DOA 4 and, what are we, up to 6 at this point? They all feel really freaking good. Like, I always had a problem with, like, Mortal Kombat, like, feeling... Like, the Mortal Kombat games feel a little stiff. The Virtual Fighter series always felt weird to me. Street Fighter's been good, but I've always had like 1 or 2 things about almost every fighting game series that's pushed me away. Dead or Alive is not one of them. Like, it's really easy to have like really nice combos. It's really I don't want to keep saying easy, but it feels very seamless to do things like blocks and counters and stuff like that. That just other fighting games don't do. It obfuscates, in my view at least, needlessly obfuscates those mechanics. And I love... Let's see if I can get... Yeah, there we go. I really love the environmental interaction that the Dead or Alive series always has. I think even in 1 and 2 it has it, where you can like break through walls and stuff like that. It really makes the environments feel alive. And it's funny, like I make a joke about the character design and stuff like that, and it made me think because I was watching. There's a streamer on here. I think it's like 4G TV or something like that. It's a play on G4 TV, and they just do a. It's not quite 24-hour, but it's close. Live stream of old G4 TV content. And that's the stuff I grew up on. That's like that channel is the reason I'm playing video games now, instead of like I have no idea what I would be doing instead. So I have a lot of personal, like, I feel like I owe it to G4 in a way. But yeah, so there's a show on that channel called Filter back in the day that was all top 10 lists. You know, all those shitty like blog articles that you see now on GameSpot and like all the major video game sites and everything. G4 is doing it as a show. And one of the last times I was on that channel watching, there's an episode of Filter of like the hottest like video game characters of all time or whatever. Or no, it was something more cringy than that. It was like hottest gaming babes or like something absurd like that. And like at the time, like that's just what gaming culture was. It was just like, hey, I need titties right now in my video games. And that's stupid. it like growing up is realizing that was stupid and always was stupid. And like, it's made me think of like, man, like every fucking site did that, except for like GameSpot kept it classy. But like, like 1UP and like all the Ziff Davis stuff from back in the day. Like, I don't remember them like actually making that kind of stuff in the same way, but like, they had unmoderated forums where users can post crazy shit. And it's like, wow, you really do not care about age gating in this stuff, huh? Like on 1UP especially, like their message boards were like horrendously filthy. But 1UP doesn't exist anymore, so I guess they lost. Probably not because of that, but it probably didn't help. And I think one of the problems like the Dead or Alive games have is that they've never really escaped that mentality, or at the very least that like reputation. It's like, oh, that's the horny like hentai game, huh? Well, no, like they grew up a little bit, but they like Tecmo will sell the hell out of a $60 bikini pack or whatever garbage that they sell now as like DLC. And it's funny because like it feels like just almost like a time capsule of like, wow, this is what it's not even like, oh, Jesus Christ, like representation type thing, because I think like, that's a little bit of shorthand, but like that's just what, at least in my memory, that's just what gaming culture was. It was just you fought stuff and boobs. Spike TV and all that shit. Does Spike TV still exist? Because weren't the Game Awards? Camera's over here. Oh, whoops. So I remember like one of the Game Awards, like they had like Madden, like they announced Madden 04 as Game of the Year, like first thing in the show. And it's like, wow, you guys don't give a shit at all about like the form of games. It was just like, all right, let's just get football people in the game and all that kind of crap. I don't know. It's weird. And now, like, I wonder, like how much does that like stereotype still exist of games? Because like the like hot video game girl, like as a thing, hasn't it? I forget, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it hasn't really existed as like a major part of game culture in like 15 years. For the better, I would say. Probably better off having shed that nonsense. But yeah, like I wonder, like if you're like a kid playing games now, like, do you even think of that as being a stereotype of games and gaming culture, or is that just such an antiquated element that it just you don't even think about it? Bayman. That's a really funny name for the character. Oh no. Oh my god. Alrighty. I think we're almost at the end. Because I can't think of that many more characters in this game. Ow. 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 So I'm just hearing myself over the thing just be saying ow over and over again. It's pretty funny. All right, let's see if I can promote my stream while button mashing at the same time. Can I pull this off? Probably not. I'm probably fucked. Oh no! Alright, my phone is running out of battery. That sucks. I'm using the continuity camera because I finally got a Mac compatible Elgato card. I think we can let Hitomi unalive in this and move on to something else. Okay. And hop over to my other stuff. I'm trying to think of other things I could, because I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have any cables long enough to plug into directly into power. Why is there a cat? There's no cat here. I keep wanting to have cat cam so that you guys can hang out with Kiki, my little kitty cat. But every time I stream, she just kind of runs away. That's a bummer. Alrighty. I'm curious, how long has this stream been going? There we go. Oh, is the full pre-installation available? Nope. Alrighty, well, let's hop over to something else here. Edit stream info. That was Burnout 3. Or not Burnout 3, god damn it. I'm Dead or Alive 3. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's been a long day. No, it hasn't. I've done jack shit today. Actually, no, that's not true. I made a fucking lasagna. Let me tell you. Okay, hold on. We're going to go into just chatting now for a second. Because I need to bitch about something. All right. Let's take it to me, Cam. Okay. So, recipes. We know them, we love them. We use them to cook every day, right? Most recipes suck shit. Because I made a lasagna today. It's we kind of combined a little bit of a vegetarian lasagna that we make sometimes and a normal lasagna. Fuck, I forgot ricotta cheese. Whoops. That's beside the point. Oh god, I knocked into my hard drive. So like part of the recipe, right, was making a kind of a bechamel-y type sauce, and start with making a roux, all that kind of stuff, and you thicken it up. It's a sauce that I made hundreds of times before in my mac and cheese recipe, but this is a little different. And the lasagna has been typically a recipe that my girlfriend Carlina makes. She'll, on days where she goes into her work late, and I leave early, sometimes she'll stay and make the lasagna, and then I finish it up in the evening or whatever what may be. This recipe fucking sucks. Because the recipe gives you wrong ratios to make this sauce, and like it's supposed to thicken up over time. You heat it up and everything. And it was like 4 cups of milk. The motherfucker evaporated over the course of like 20 minutes, and didn't thicken up a little bit, and had to fucking use some emergency milk that we have in the fridge for other stuff to finish it up. And it's like, fuck. Because the recipe is poorly written, it has the ratios wrong, so it just is this loose, like, milky mess instead of like a nice rich sauce. And god damn it, I hate everything. That's it. Actually, no, fuck that. No, hold on. I don't have the book with me right now. I'm gonna put that down for a second. I have one of the great things that I've gotten from my girlfriend for my birthday. It was like a few months ago, was this ice cream maker, right? I like ice cream. I'm an American. I'm fat. So therefore I like ice cream, right? The fucking thing has like some recipes in its manual, like every appliance does. They're all fucking wrong. They're legitimately just wrong ass recipes. Like you need to make, like one of them is for like a custardy type ice cream, right? And custard, you need eggs. They don't fucking tell you to temper the goddamn eggs, so you just end up making scrambled eggs with milk. That's not ice cream. Yeah, I'm not a culinary genius. I'm not Emeril Lagasse. Is he still a relevant reference to make? Probably not. I don't care. I'm not Anthony Bourdain. He's also actually not a relevant reference either. The man is dead. besides the point. Like, every recipe in there has some very fatal flaws where you just can't make the goddamn recipe. And like, she got me with the machine a couple like dry mixes and stuff. You just put some like milk and cream in, you buzz it all up, and it should be good in 20 minutes or so. No, it's fucking not, because you need to add fucking salt to lower the freezing point of what you're making. And especially in the summer, if you're not like lowering the freezing point of what you're making in this goddamn ice cream maker, it turns into fucking like really gross ass shit. And I'm not down for that. I want some good vanilla ice cream, not bad. It's mind-boggling. Like, who got paid to write this shit? I want to know. That has been my rant corner for the day. I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm curious now, because I want to do something real quick. This is kind of going on the fly. I kind of want to do an impromptu version of Pixel Pulse. It's the news news column that I have on quicksavequickload.com, my website. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you visit the website. I work really hard on it. Enjoy it. Here, actually, let me build a thing real quick. This is gonna be fun for me and no one else. Scenes. We're building live Streamlabs scenes, so hopefully this works. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'll just keep talking so you know I exist. Hey, there we go. And source 2. Screen capture. Oh. Fucking. Here's the thing. I like Apple products. Here's the thing. But holy Jesus. I like Apple products. Oh my God. This is great. But this is really Jesus. Good. This is good shit. Oh this is good content right here. Let me take you. There we go. Hi, how's it going? We're just running a live stream. Good shit. That's good content right here. Let me take you. There we go. Hi. Oh God, we have to turn that down. Why the fuck? Okay. Another rant. My Elgato that I have, I had to get a Mac compatible Elgato because for some goddamn reason, the old versions don't run on Apple Silicon. I don't know why. They will not accept. It apparently won't accept Rosetta 2 as a compatibility layer. Don't fucking know why. It works just fine. But oh God. Shit. This is fun. But anyway, so I had to get like a separate Elgato, an Elgato Neo, and it works just fine or whatever. But I had to fucking make a separate goddamn audio source for the audio. It's HDMI, motherfuckers. Whatever. So, this is quicksavequickload.com. This is my website. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you visit it. Latest on the site has been a new edition of What You Got For Me. It's the column that I tried to write at least previously, before a lot of stuff, just personal life, fell apart a little bit. I tried to write it every week, and then it turned to every other week, and then it turned to once a month. It's been a little bit, but I just posted about a week ago talking about Beetlejuice. Seeing the 70th anniversary of Rear Window, one of my favorite Hitchcock films, and season 2, or campaign 2, Critical Role. Where I just go in and just write a little spiel about things that have interested me over the past week or so. Whatever time frame is in between issues. Beetlejuice 2, Beetlejuice. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to click on at all. a pretty solid sequel to the original film. I don't have a lot of nostalgia for the original, but it's a very enjoyable film from, was it 88, 89? Beetlejuice 2, pretty solid sequel. Doesn't go to the ends of the earth, but pretty fun nonetheless. Rear Window, still like an incredible film from beginning to end. It's a, like, as I write in the column, it's a great like gateway film if you wanted to get into classic film from like the 70s and 60s, and so like anything like pre 1982, I would say, does not get a lot of attention, especially from young people, which makes sense. Like, I know a lot of people my age and older kind of bitch about, it's like, oh, why didn't the kids fucking like watch the old shit? And it's like, well, it's fucking hard for them to watch it, man. Like, if all you care about is like, okay, what's on Netflix, right? You subscribe to one thing, you get the one thing. That's what a lot of people do. I don't think a lot of people are streaming to 14 different streaming services. Treating it as their library. It's like, hey, what's on Netflix? What's new? What's not new is 70-year-old movies. But yeah, Rear Window, great, really great gateway film for those who want to kind of get into old film. Or, where did film start? How has it evolved over time? I think a lot of what pushes people away from old movies is a couple things. First is like technology, which makes sense. Like, it's 70-year-old film feels and acts differently than some digital cinematography, especially if you're someone who's just hyper used to like low budget, I don't want to say low effort necessarily, but like super low budget, like YouTube videos and stuff. Like 70-year-old celluloid feels different. Makes sense. But it's also that plus the acting style, because you have like a lot of actors from the time, they were either radio actors or stage actors, turned into film actors. The movie star as we know it / knew it didn't exist then, at least in the same capacity. Despite what Babylon may tell you. Babylon. I'm making all the great references today. Babylon, fucking G4. Good shit. Anyway. But it's a lot, like you watch a movie from the 40s or the 30s or even some 50s movies. It's a lot of like, well, darling, it's time for let's go to the let's go down to the bar and have a great old swinging good time. Kind of thing. It's like that type of person does not resonate with I think most human beings in 2024. Yeah, you can have nostalgia for it, you can appreciate it, but it doesn't ring authentic necessarily. But Rear Window is, I would say, like one of the first movies, or at least one of the earliest movies, that just feels so natural. It's mostly only 3 characters in the cast. There's a few people here and there, and a lot of people in the background. But they all, like, for the most part, talk like people. They talk like people. They don't talk like actors. And I know that's a big reason why like movies now sound different. It's harder to hear in a lot of ways because they try to emulate reality. They don't try to emulate acting. But again, like I said, Rear Window just feels very natural, and it's on a scale that is small. It's not like historically bound either. And the general plot is so simple. It's just one guy in a room who he can't move because of an injury. He sees someone across the alley, basically a neighbor. He very much suspects he killed his wife. and he needs to prove it in some way, or at least he wants to prove it. And then there you go. That's the suspense. It's like, okay, let's solve the mystery. It's like, how can you solve a murder where you don't know that it happened and you can't move to investigate it? And that there's a lot that sort of disconnect between where you are and then where all the action, as it were, is. Like, that's where that disconnect brings a lot of suspense. You see things happening and no one can react in time. So just fantastic stuff. And then the last bit on this edition of What You Got For Me is Campaign 2 Critical Role. It's one of my comfort viewings is Campaign 2 Critical Role. I just love those fucking characters so much. Like, I don't think there's a member of the cast who like feels replaced or replaceable. You know, everyone feels integral to that story in a way. And it's funny because I'm now reaching I'm at I think episode like 106, 107 of like 154. I don't remember how many episodes in total, but it's like in the 150s. And or I guess shorthand, I'm in the COVID era of Critical Role Campaign 2, and some of those episodes are fucking rough. Holy shit. I think, like, I know like Campaign 3 is getting a lot of shit from fans, including myself. I think it's earned criticism. You know, it's still a very well made show, but I think it definitely has a lot of rough spots and things they could have done better. But a lot of the problems in Campaign 3, hey, guess what? They're in the COVID era of Campaign 2. You know, the colors from inside the house, and has been for a while. You know, like the pacing is excruciatingly bad in a lot of spots. You know, like there's a big bad who gets defeated in episode 105, and the next narrative beat doesn't happen for 4 fucking episodes. Or at least like 3 or 4 fucking episodes. It's insane. It's insane. And especially when every episode is 4 goddamn hours long. That's 12 hours. 12 to 15 hours of useless, utterly useless, like, storytelling. It sucks. Some of that stuff really fucking sucks. And a lot of those issues roll over into Campaign 3. It's like, yeah, that they can make they know how to make a show. They know how to make a show. They, like, something about the COVID break broke, I think, their ability to make it a D&D show. And that's okay. Like, that's okay. Like I think I've said for a little bit here, like, because I watched for Campaign 3, like, maybe the first 20 episodes, 15 to 20 episodes. And, like, I liked episode 1 quite a bit. And that's it. And it's like, it's heartbreaking in a way. It's like what I would imagine a Star Trek fan back in, like, the early 90s. Like, what they probably must have felt like transitioning from, like, the old, like, Captain Kirk era to the TNG to Deep Space Nine, Voyager, like, all that stuff. You know, the show infamously, like, the first 2 or 3 seasons of every Star Trek show is usually pretty bad. For as much as I love Star Trek, it's usually pretty bad. And I think Critical Role is kind of like Campaign 2, like, to me, proves that Critical Role in a way is a little bit of lightning in a bottle, and I don't think they can strike it again. Yeah, like, there's stuff about the show that they do better than anyone else. They do better than Dimension 20, like everyone. But there's very, very few things, I think, like, I think their Critical Role's weaknesses as a show, like, they don't exist elsewhere. You know, Dimension 20, those episodes don't feel excruciatingly long. They're long, they're in, a lot of them are like in the 2-hour mark, but they don't feel long. Like, they move pretty good. Like, I think one of Brenly Mulligan's strengths as a DM that he doesn't get a lot of credit for is his pacing. Like, those campaigns are really fucking well paced. Like, they don't overstay their welcome, and every episode has things happening at a pretty good pace, but it doesn't feel like it's so fast paced that it feels like, okay, we do the thing, and now the adventure's over. Critical Role has that problem. Critical Role, at least when I dropped off, they've been going for campaign 3 for years at this point. Things may have changed, but fuck me, those episodes, like in campaign 3, Ladder, campaign 2, are fucking terrible. They're so bad. I know I'll hop onto campaign 3 again at some point. I'll give it another try. When I'm finished with 2, I'll go to 3, see how it goes. Like, I know a lot of the main plot points of 3. I know there's something going on with the moon. I don't know if it's resolved, but something happened with the moon. I know that Sam's character dies. Spoilers, I guess. No one's watching. Who gives a shit? I know that Sam's character dies, and now he has a new character. There's a lot of cameos from Vox Machina, and that's cool. Like, that's really cool. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry. I'm like, even with like properties that I like, a Star Trek, whatever it is, Star Wars, I don't give a shit about cameos. I never have. Like, I think they're like, cameos quickly get really fucking lazy. Because it's like, okay, well, like, viewership is dropping at X amount. What do we do? All right, let's bring in a new Vox Machina character. Season 3 of their animated show's coming out. All right, fuck it. Let's bring in Vex or Vax or whoever. I know that Keyleth makes an appearance. I know Bertram makes, like, that's only the reason they're called Bell's Hells. I think if I heard correctly, there's some campaign 2 cameos happening now, and I just don't give a shit. I'm sorry, but like, for those cameos to be worth it, the core has to make it worth it. Like, Bell's Hells has to work for those cameos to be impactful, and I just don't think they do. At least when I dropped off the campaign. It's like all the ingredients are there. It's just this is now literal. The recipe is wrong. The ingredients are there. They just haven't quite pulled it together. So fingers crossed, things get a little better in the future. But yeah, that's kind of like my baby for what you got for me. This is kind of, I'm trying a bunch of things out for the site. Like, I tried making that version of Pixel Pulse for video. And I'll try again. I think I'm going to give it like a few more shots, because I don't think I quite have it yet. Didn't I not put it on the website? Holy shit. I must have just left it on my social feeds. That's stupid of me. But, because let's see, TikTok. Because I'm curious what those numbers are now, because I haven't looked at them in a while, to be perfectly frank. Because I uploaded it, saw how it did, like, out of the gate, and then kind of didn't look at them again for a while. Okay, so let's see here. Pulling up my YouTube Studio Analytics as well. I mean, if anyone's watching, you feel free to follow me on TikTok and YouTube. I have the YouTube channel. It just probably the easiest way to find it is just to do a search for quick save, quick load, because the the URLs get a little tricky because some quick save, quick load has been taken on some of them, unfortunately. Oh, that's right. I couldn't upload it to YouTube Shorts. It was over a minute. Okay, so yeah, Pixel Pulse. Again, my news column. The video format had 6 views on TikTok. That's not sustainable. That took not forever to make. That took a couple hours worth of work, but it's not worth making that for only 6 views. Like, I think it makes more sense to make better short form content, like in these things. You know, like I uploaded a clip from one of my streams and got, you know, like I think maybe like 1,000 or something, from the different platforms in total, which is not terrible. Like, not terrible at all. Especially for being a relatively new thing to the video field. Like, and I haven't uploaded in a while just because of life shit happening. And I don't want to get into details at the moment. It's nothing too terrible. Like, no one died or anything, which is nice. But like life fucking sucked for a while. But the major emergency is over. So we're trying to get back on the up and up. I'm going to try very, very hard to post more often in the coming weeks because I want to upload. Ideally, I would upload a new version of Pixel Pulse every week. Like, these are my big goals right now. I would upload a edition of Pixel Pulse every week, which is like a news breakdown, and a What You Got From Me every 2 weeks. What I would really love to do is expand What You Got For Me into bringing in other contributors to the site. So I have all my podcast buddies from Lore Party. I'm sure if I asked them, they would be more than happy to write up a thing or shoot a video or whatever. I haven't made that ask yet just because we've have other projects in the pipeline that take a little bit more precedent, at least for Lore Party stuff. But I'm sure they would be more happy to do it. So I can compile all that stuff into like, okay, well, like, what is Abu, CEO of Lore Party? What's he reading this week? What is Caleb playing this week? What is Kevin watching this week? Combine that all into one article. Like, that would be awesome. And that's one of my big goals. Is like, I think those 2 pieces of content are very easily repeatable. To make on that cadence. It's just been a lot of shit, man. It's been a lot of shit. Just like personal life stuff has been getting in the way. Work stuff has definitely been getting in the way. I've been struggling a little bit at work. But this is not going to be a Mike rants about the shit going on in his life show. As much as it kind of turns out to be a little bit sometimes. But yeah, so thankfully, or at least hopefully, that stuff is turning around here to just do more stuff that I like rather than stuff I have to do. Let me check the battery on my phone real quick. I am at 11%. So unless anyone hops in the next couple minutes here, hops in chat for a while, I'm going to probably call it right there. But no, I appreciate anyone who was watching. I didn't get anyone chatting this time. But that's fine. That is totally fine. Like, for me, I just want to do this in a way that I enjoy it. Like, as long as I can put on a halfway decent show, like, that's enough for me. Like, as long as I feel like I've entertained myself, which is kind of a weird thing to do when you're making content for other people. But I feel like as long as I feel like as soon as I hit the stop stream button in Streamlabs or whatever they call it, as long as I feel satisfied when I hit that button and then afterwards, that's pretty good. Everything else is kind of ancillary. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I can definitely feel my acid reflux kicking in, so I'm going to take some medicine for that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you were, big thumbs up to you guys. If you're not following me on socials, go ahead and do so. Most places I'm at quick save, quick load, except for Twitter. That is at Save Load Quick. That's also my URL for YouTube as well. So follow me on any of those channels. Follow me on TikTok as well. But no, thank you very much. I'll see you next time. I might hop on later tonight as well. If not, I'll see you next time. Today I'm going to try and do a little bit tomorrow as well. But I'm just rambling at this point. But thank you very much. Bye, guys.